Live and in color. Or what is it the other one you used to say? You'd go, live and direct. That's what you used to say.
Did I?
I remember when you'd say live and direct.
Live and direct.
Not necessarily on this show.
Yeah.
Just in life. I've heard you say that.
Just in generals.
In the wild. Live and direct.
There we
Oh,
are.
I hit the wrong button. Live and direct.
Turn my sounds down. What do you think about that?
When you do it, it makes me very happy.
Me too. That's how I usually forget it.
I miss that. Like, it used to give me a notification, and it doesn't. And it really upsets me because I'm still following. I'm still a admin and everything.
It doesn't give anybody notification. Me. That's about it.
That's,
Like, my mom even has to search. She's like top fan. Like, on Facebook will put
Yep, badge you.
top, yeah,
The badge you.
she's a badge.
She's got the badge.
There's a sponsored thing on her. That's cool. Yeah, so I don't understand at all.
Well, I just want you all to know that I don't understand either.
Why is it doing that? There we go.
Our border's in the way.
I'm tagging Chris. If it'll let me.
Are you his friends?
Yeah, I can see.
Christopher Finley?
Your friends on the book of faith.
I don't. I'm gonna have to check, hon. I'm gonna have to check. You hear me? I got his cell phone number. I don't know that. There you go.
Even better. I'll just wear the daggone thing.
Well, that's what I'd do.
That's what I did. See if I can find him on here. Make sure it's right profile picture. I hate when you tag somebody that's the wrong person.
Yeah, I'm not friends with him apparently on the book of face. I wish I was. Man, I can see it now. And it looks good on your head.
I thought it did too.
That's a good looking hat, I'm telling you. Listen to me tell you.
What'd you say?
That's a good looking hat.
Tag him on there. He's gonna pop. Maybe he'll pop on. Feel better?
I do.
Better get this thing rolling.
Well, yeah. Waiting on you.
All right, Tooth, you ready to do this?
Waiting on you, Travis.
All right, everybody, welcome to the
Next episode.
of the Everyday Joe Show. We host the Travis Reed. You might have heard of me before.
Well, at least 4 people have.
I'll take 4. It's terrible.
It is.
It is. But nobody gets notifications anymore.
It doesn't happen.
No. All right, guys, here we are, episode 393. 393. I didn't even write it down this week. What's wrong with
Man, we've got more episodes than days it takes to go around the sun.
around that sun
Around that
one
sun.
time? Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
Yeah.
Like
and-
you could listen to a different episode every day for a full year and still have a few episodes to go.
Yeah, have some on the back burner.
That's amazing.
I think it's crazy.
It's only taken us 10 years to do that.
10 years ago around the sun once and a half.
Wow. Look at us go.
Whoa. Wow. That's Tooth. Tooth, how are you now?
Not so bad. How are you now?
Not so bad, good, and you?
Yeah.
You already answered that, didn't you?
Didn't.
Man, I do that every time.
It's funny.
I like it. Only a certain amount of people get it, though.
Well, they didn't watch Letterkenny.
They should have. I'll ground you for not.
Not everybody was going to get it, though.
No, they're not. It's fine. it is what it is. What was that noise? Don't tell me what to do, computer. Computer made a noise. Tooth. What we got? Over
Bubba,
here,
I
bud?
got 23 flavors and I went full throttle. Full throttle.
Oh, like Jesse James.
Yeah, man, listen, I'm trying to tell you about it. You know, I've been doing the zero sugar. Tonight, I was like, I'm going to live dangerously.
You said treat yourself.
And I trapped myself. I got 23 flavors. You know what flavors I'm tasting tonight?
I've not heard in so long I forgot.
Well, brother, I'm just going to tell you right now. As soon as I cracked it open, I could hear just the effervescence,
Right.
you know? And I took that first sip, and immediately I got the perfect, in succession, 1 to 23. Like,
I knew it.
it's a
I knew it.
beautiful feeling when you haven't had one in so long that you can pinpoint. And it's like, imagine a waterfall just gently washing over your head, and just the way it would go naturally down all your extremities. Bro, 1 to 23.
So you took a shower of Dr. Pepper on the inside of your body.
Thank you.
That's what you did.
That's exactly what happened. I showered in Dr. Pepper internally.
This water's going to be your conditioner.
Thank you.
It's going to condition
I
your
like
body.
to stay hydrated.
Yeah, you do. You pee more than any human I've ever seen in my life.
And now, you know, that 8 and that 19 are really just punching through. Well, the reason is I drink a lot of water.
It's
No.
it's a ridiculous amount of water.
Now that I've discussed my importance of Dr. Pepper and how long it's been since I've had one, I'd like to say thank you to Dr. Pepper for being what you are. Thank you for being a Dr. Pepper. Thank you for being the physician you are. Now, what are you drinking, Travis?
Man, I got the diet variety, unleaded diet Dr. Pepper in my Common John
Look at your
mug.
fancy mug.
Speaking of that, the Mug Club renewal date, it's here. You can renew.
Oh, wow.
So go ahead and schedule that, get that going. The information is on their Facebook page. Pretty simple and easy to do. Last year they had a kiosk where you can just go up there and type in all your information, yada, yada. And at the end of the year, if you're already a Mug Club member, you get to take your mug home from the year before.
With your mug.
Yeah. So I got one here. I've got 2 in the house. I think one's in my car. There's one over there. One over there. I got them everywhere. They're handy as all get out.
I mean, like a shirt pocket.
Yeah, because it transfers beer to you. Then after you get done with transferring the beer, you can put coffee in it. You can put Dr. Pepper in it. You put Coke Zero, because that's what I got on standby. It's Coke Zero.
Coke Zero.
Yeah, that's cleanup right here. It's back in cleanup. You put water. I put water in it when I'm doing my racing. I'll get that thing out, put some ice in there.
Well, you got to stay hydrated, and there's no better way to keep it cool.
Especially if you're racing. If you're doing the sim racing like we do.
I mean, when you're running them laps, man,
I forget to breathe.
it's hard, man.
I'm telling you, dude. I was playing last night. And told you today at work. I got the NASCAR 25. Got that on PS5. Popped that bad boy in. Did my career. I said, I'm gonna race Daytona. I put it on expert level.
What?
Yeah. Mistake number 1. I was like, I'm gonna do it. And I got SVG's cars. He's got the Red Bull. Looks pretty cool. So I'm in there, and I qualified like 15th. Hello, mother. And so I'm driving through there, and I got wrecked 3-4 times. You know, caution came out, repaired my car, got back in there, and then finally got some green laps going. And it's 3 wide, about 10 rows deep. But I just about did forget to breathe. Like it was white knuckle tight. Like I was like, I'm gonna have blisters on my hand from this stupid game, you know.
Man,
End up finishing 5th
it's not bad.
on expert. I thought,
That's not bad.
and
You
AI was turned up to 100.
you made some money. How was that check?
I already spent it. Yeah, it's gone.
Happens.
It's gone. Why is Tooth called Tooth? Does he only have one? No, he has way more than one. That's why we call him Tooth.
Because I had so many. I have 2 teeth that overlapped all of my other teeth, my eye teeth, and in such a way that it looked as if I had too many teeth. And our friend group is so loving
So supportive.
and supportive that they thought, what better way to nickname this guy than Tooth? And it worked, you know, because I had those teeth.
Yeah, so there you go. That's short version. Episode 1, I believe, is the long version.
We've had a few episodes where we've discussed it. There's a real long version where I thought somebody created the name, and truthfully, they didn't create it. They were just the first person to say it to
your
my face.
Exactly.
So I went years thinking this person who said it to my face made up the nickname.
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope.
In fact, he did not invent the name.
No.
My other friend did.
Yes. Well, ain't it great to have friends?
Man, I love y'all. Dude, I was just so excited I felt accepted by getting the nickname. I thought if they've given the time to say he's around enough, we're going to call him this.
Right, because everybody else that was around, we gave them the wrong name. Like, their name was Bill, we called him Will. Their name was Chris, we called him Tim. Just to assert dominance. You know, hey, we don't care what your name is.
I got a straight up nickname.
Yeah. See?
And it stuck with me for almost 30 years, bro.
Woo. Man, you ain't killed us yet. Thinking about it, though, ain't you?
No.
Oh. So, Tooth, after months of, or actually about 18 months of me complaining, whining, and crying, and I really don't even have a dog in the race, the Titans finally manned up and fired Callahan.
I heard tell of that this week.
Thank gosh. It was a bad hire from the start. I said it pretty much sure. Yeah, that works. Pretty much sure I said it on this show. I said it in family group text I got with.
It's in writing.
It is in writing. It even they were like, "Geez, Travis, give him a break." Nope. No. He looks like he thinks he's the smartest person in the room, when obviously it's me. He reminded me of Ken Wisenhunt, who they hired. He was the Arizona Cardinals offensive coordinator back in the day. And I'm like, yeah, let's get him because I'm a Cardinals guy.
Yeah, you are.
I'm like, yeah, let the Titans get him. It'd be great because I support the Titans. I have to watch them because I can't watch the Cardinals. So I'm like, Tennessee's easy to watch. I can go to the games fairly easy. So, I mean, I care about him.
Right.
But, man, that was just terrible from the start. He just looked like a DB. And
they beat the Cardinals.
they did beat the Cardinals.
It was
And
interesting.
I lost my fantasy game, and my favorite team lost a game in the same.
I bet there are a lot of people who didn't think.
No, because Cardinals aren't terrible. Yeah, they're pretty bad. They're pretty bad, but they're pretty bad. He doesn't look like Bull. Yeah, so they reminded me of him, and I think firing Vrabel when they did, and then hiring Callahan when they did, set the franchise back 10 years, 100%. Not sure I said that exact quote, but it was pretty dang close. The offensive line's been terrible. Defense been terrible. People in the wrong places, wrong time. The entire roster needs to be turned over, yes, including Cam Ward, except for Jeffrey Simmons. We'll leave him because I'd be scared to cut him. He's a mean-looking dude. He's a big old dude. Big old dude. But I will go ahead and say this, and I know some people say this in jest and they're being funny. Stop saying, let's just hire Jeff Fisher back. No. We've been there, done that. He did what he needed to do. Leave him alone. Things I've noticed about people and I don't know if it's just the South or what, they try to retread folks that already been there, done that. Rarely does it work out. Rarely ever does a coach go back to where he was fired from and it work out. It just knock it off. You know, like when people were trying to hire Fulmer back.
Look, man, if he was so good, then why did we get rid of him?
Yeah.
And in that saying that, I thought we shouldn't have gotten rid of Fulmer when we got rid of Fulmer, and I thought we shouldn't have gotten rid of Fisher when we got rid of Fisher.
Yes, I agree.
But some people think that was the perfect time to get rid of Fisher because it was like a revamp of the team, and everybody's got their opinion. Why do I know? Why do I know all of that? Just change the subject.
No, I like it. Keep talking.
What just happened?
I like it.
I had a stroke.
You
But
did.
seriously, I mean, I know that there's people on both sides of that. I'm not one of them. I'm one that says we probably should have hung on another year or two. You know.
I agree. I agree with you on both of them. But stop. Like, don't stop saying bring Tannehill back or bring Mariota back. Maybe as in a mentor role or something, that'd be fine. But as a starting quarterback, no. I mean, Mariota is doing what he needs to do while Jaden Daniels is out, and he'll be fine. He probably will not lose the game for them. We'll say that. But he's not starting quarterback anymore, and that's fine. I love Marcus Mariota. I wish I think they switched from him too quick. But just all the retreads, guys, stop it. It just ain't happening. It's not coming back. You look silly when you say it, and I make fun of you a lot when I see this stuff. Just so you know, I know y'all make fun of me, but that's fine.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the one that matters is yours.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I told you I'm the smartest guy in the room.
Everybody knows that.
Everybody, come on, get on board with me.
If you don't
If-
believe me, just ask him.
That's what I'm saying. If everybody would just like listen to what I say, listen to when I tell you how to drive a certain way, drive that certain. We would all get along. It'd be so easy. But no, everybody's got to be smarter than Travis. 'Cause they are. World Series about to start. Well, actually, it has started.
I mean, didn't it start last night?
Last night. Well, I don't have a very vested interest in it. You got the Blue Jays and the Dodgers. Being a Braves fan, the Blue Jays beat the Braves back in '92 in the World Series, so I can't cheer for them.
Only thing that even correlates for this for me is you're dodging in your Jays the whole series.
Yeah, exactly. I'm dodging Jays.
You're dodging in your Jays.
Yeah, I am.
That's all. You're dodging in your Jays. He's dodging this World Series in his Jays. And it's his only correlation. He does not care.
And the Dodgers have put out the Braves a couple times in the playoffs, so I can't cheer for them. They have a winning record.
I'm telling you right now, there's not a person on the planet who holds a grudge better at a sports team than Travis Reed. And why do you hate this team? Because they beat the Braves in 1984. And he'll give you a year and a date. And it's like, why do you know that?
Yeah, like the Cardinals, that stupid infield fly rule in 2011, I think it was, 2012. So, yeah, Chad, we said it for radio.
We know, Chad.
But I just don't. I hope it ends in a tie. I don't want either one of them to win. But you got former Brave Freddie Freeman playing for him, and people are like, well, he's a former Brave. Yeah, exactly. He's a former Brave. He's not a Brave any longer. Sorry. Well, Mookie's from Murfreesboro. I'm sure he's a nice fella. I like Mookie. He's a great player. Shohei. Speaking of Shohei, did you see this?
I heard something today about this.
Bubba. Listen here. So, the game the other night against the Brewers, he's starting pitching, and he's a designated hitter.
Oh, yeah.
So, he went 6 innings, I think it was, shut out, struck out 10 batters. Went, I think, 3 for 4 at the plate with 3 home runs. That's
inconceivable.
That's Nintendo's type stuff.
Yeah, that's video game all day long.
So, this one cat, I forgot his name because he doesn't matter. He's a writer. And he wants to say that Shohei didn't do anything special. People are acting like he pitched a no-hitter and hit 4 home runs in every at-bat. Bubba, that's a super-duper bad take. That's terrible.
What is he talking about?
Fox Sports analyst Rob Parker said this.
Jeez.
And he's had some very bad takes over the years.
Just his name sounds like a bad take.
I want to slap him in the face.
Right in the mouth.
I don't even know what he looks like. But don't tell me your name's Rob Parker.
If I did know what he looks like, on site,
Yeah.
son. On site.
People like him they give sports writers a bad name. Like, you're just doing it for clicks. And you riled me up. He's the same guy that called Hank Aaron a coward for not showing up to Barry Bonds' record-breaking home run game when he broke Hank Aaron's record. Now, Hank had a video thing. Hank was sick, couldn't travel, yada, yada. You just don't say that about Hammer Hank Aaron like that. You don't call Hank Aaron a coward. After all he went through when he first started playing baseball, you don't call him a coward? No way, dude. And it's been a bunch of other stuff, and he respected, Barry for doing it, yada, yada. But, hun, you just don't.
I'm angry.
Like, dude, 3 for 4 at the plate, whatever it was. He hit 3 home runs in a league championship series game. Struck out 10 batters in the same game. I saw on Twitter somebody said, hey, put this in football terms for me. Somebody said, all right. I was 24 or 25, 350 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 10 tackles, 2 sacks, interception. There you go.
There you go.
You dominated the game. Like I said, PlayStation numbers. That's awesome. I mean, but it is fun to watch Shohei play. And I will watch the World Series. But I just don't want either one of them to win. I don't at all.
I don't blame you.
You don't beat my team.
You don't mind it if they both lose.
Ken Herbeck, I'm coming after you, 1991 Twins.
if both teams could lose, that would be what you would hope for.
Buddy,
If there could be a draw, if there could be a
Yes.
draw,
Yes.
like, okay, we're in game 7 and we went 22 innings and finally we said, okay, guys, this is it. You would be the happiest man on the planet.
I'd bet the farm on it. Unless I was an NBA player. Y'all are in trouble.
I heard tell of that.
We'll get to that later. We got to go to break right quick. Yeah, wow. And it's still coming out. Like, some stuff you're like, dude, that's like stuff that was in movies.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, it's dumb. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. So you don't think we're complete morons?
He knows. He knows what's up.
Yeah, Hatfield, we had to do it because we're aired on Saturday night. The World Series started Friday night.
We really like to keep everybody on their toes. Some people out there are going to be like, oh, wow, we missed the first game.
Yeah, that one person.
Well, whatever.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. That's episode 393. Do you know that?
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's right. 393.
That's a lot of episodes.
Man, that's a bunch, dude.
I can't even believe we've stayed friends for that many episodes.
I can't believe you've not shot me in the face.
I only walked out the one time.
One time, that was funny, too.
It was hilarious. That's why I didn't come back. I was like, I've got to sell it. I can't come back. The whole world's watching.
I know, I cut it out.
Oh,
Yeah.
blast.
Yeah, you took your ball and went on. Over the traveling Will. We gonna do it again?
We will. We won't. I'm not getting involved.
Woolberries.
Whatever, dude. I don't.
Is there an A in there?
It's
I can't remember who was wrong. I think you were right.
It's Wilburys, like
That's what I said.
WILBURYS.
That's what I just said.
I believe that. That's why you didn't hear me argue.
That's what I said when we were over there.
I believe that.
That's not what I said. I said Willaberries.
You absolutely said Willowberries, but I wasn't gonna argue. with you.
But you said you pronounced Wilberries differently than I did, and I'm like, no, you're right, but it's Wilbury or whatever. And that's when you're like, you know what? I'm sick of your crap. I'm going home. And I'm like,
It wasn't a big deal.
because I was like, well, I said, let's look this up, man. I said, I'm not sure. And you were like, Tooth wasn't hearing none of it, buddy. He was gone. He walked out the door, and Joe was on.
Joe
Jesse
was
Walker,
here, yeah.
and we're all just like,
He's coming back.
yeah, because I was like, oh, he'll come back. He's just, because I seriously, until you got to the door, I'm like, he's just playing.
I don't even know why.
He's just playing. Because you've done that before
Yeah.
several times over the years, act like you're mad, walk out, and then come back. You're like, oh, you son of a gun, you had me the whole time. Buddy, he had me for a week. I'm like, this dude ain't coming back. Like, it was over half. There's only one person from that band left. You know,
It was hilarious.
Oh, man.
But I totally was like, oh, it's on camera. I can't go back in.
Yeah,
Like, I've got to sell it.
yeah,
And then you cut it out.
yeah, I did.
Did we come back from break?
Yeah, we're back. We're just, we can do whatever we want. Hey, you know, there's two. I'm not going to mention their names, but there's two big radio stars that retire at the end of the year. They should just put us in their place, and we can just be syndicated here on 9th around the Duck and all around. And
I completely agree.
yeah, just pay us what y'all are paying them.
Or even a half.
Take it. All right, man. Our good buddy Ricky Brown, Ricky Bobby's Rod Shop, sent me a reel the other day, and it was this podcast on Facebook called Super Retro Podcast, and it was about a '90s Saturday night out. And I'm like, man, that's up my alley. You know, let's watch it. And I went and watched more of their videos, and the guys look to be about our age. And they just hit the sweet spot on everything they're talking about. Starter jackets, cereals, everything. Not cereals, that's what we're going to talk about later. But it just hit, and I'm like, dude, this is it on a Saturday night. So I stole this list from them. I hope they don't mind. I don't think they will. But we're going to go through this list and find out what we would do or wear on a Saturday night out. in the
Where we
90s.
fit in this list on the 90s
Yeah.
out Saturday night out.
Yeah.
I got you, honey.
First one,
I'm ready.
Cool Water or Polo Sport. Now, these are the choices we're given. When the next category comes up, I'm with him on this one. We discussed it a little bit earlier. I would change. But Cool Water or Polo Sport, what you rocking with?
Cool Water. I said it today. I'll stick by it. If I had to choose back then, it was Cool Water.
I'm going Polo Sport. That blue bottle, man, I think Bones got me that for my birthday when I was like 14 or 15. I wore it out, but I didn't wear it out as much as Johnny and Levon did. They probably owed me about a bottle and a half of Polo Sport from 1995. I guarantee you that. Because, I mean, with Johnny, you smell him before you see him.
Yes.
You hear him, you smell him, you see him. That's how it goes in that order. So I'm Polo Sport.
So just out of curiosity, just for sake of argument,
Uh-huh.
in 1998,
Mm-hmm.
were you still Polo Sport?
Probably not.
Okay.
Probably not. I'd moved on to.
I mean, if you had to choose between these two in 98, I'm just curious.
Now that's
where-
see,
'cause
I guess
I
I
was
should've.
16 in 98.
Right.
And you were 16 in
94.
So that, for me, I feel like that 4 years could change where you
Oh,
might
yeah.
have been.
It does because one of them was talking about one of the categories we're getting to a little bit. He was both, but he was one of them later on in 98. So I see where you're coming from on that. I like that. I like that.
So my 90s Saturday night out was probably 97, 98
Mhm.
when I started really getting to go out more frequently on the
Right.
weekend.
Polo Sport is, I feel like it was played out by 98.
And I think Cool Water in 95 was still under the radar more. I mean, it might have been more popular than I realized, but I still think it wasn't as popular as it became before the end of the 90s.
Right. I get you on that. I get you on that. That's a good point. I didn't even think about that because there's not that big of an age difference between us. But that part there kind of is. Our times out.
Teenagers 4 years apart is a big deal
It's
versus
huge.
being 30 or 20. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I agree.
25 and 21 is not a huge difference. But 16 and 12 is a big difference.
Huge. I mean, I was the same size.
Yeah.
You know.
Huge.
Yeah.
For-
Huge.
For 12,
Yeah.
you
For
were
12.
huge.
Yeah. For an adult, I'm just short
You're
and
just
squatty.
a regular person.
Short and squatty, whole lot of body. All right, next category. Nautica or Tommy Hilfiger? Where you going with rocking the polo?
So I was a Tommy guy. Totally. Like, I probably didn't own a Nautica anything until I had the Nautica van.
You did. You had the Mercury Villager, was it? It was the Nissan Quest
yes,
base. I
it
think
was
the
a Mercury
Villager was
Villager Nautica edition.
yeah, blue and had the white
Yep.
white
With the
stripe on
yellow,
it. With the yellow Nautica had
Yeah.
a little boat on the side of it.
Yeah.
That's a nice little van.
it was a bad machine.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going Tommy. I almost, and I didn't have time for where we got to record here. I still have my Tommy Hilfiger baseball jersey from 1996 or 95. I know where it's at. I found it. I didn't lose it. Just put it in the closet that I forgot. I put it in that closet, and I was going to put it on because it still fits.
It's just really, you just surprise yourself with, oh, yeah, it's still here.
Yes.
It wasn't
Yes.
even lost. It was just, surprise,
Yeah.
I was right, it's here.
Yeah, I'm Tommy. I don't even think I know I didn't own a Nautica van. I don't think I owned anything Nautica at all. Jacket, shirt, pants, panties, nothing.
I really, 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 really have tried really hard and thought back. And I remember the first time I went to Cleveland, Ohio with
Mhm.
my stepmom and met her family. Her brother, Brad, was a Nautica guy.
Yeah.
I don't remember ever owning Nautica until I had that van.
I don't think of the group I was with in that point in time. Levon had a couple Nautica shirts. Johnny may have one or two. I couldn't wear them. I was a little bigger than they were, a little fatter, so I couldn't wear their shirts for the most part. I think they were more Tommy guys than Nautica, but Levon definitely of us and then Eli never, to my knowledge, had any Nautica.
And to
stuff
be
either.
really fair, really quick, me personally in that era, I say Tommy because it was. If I had a polo on, it was going to be a Tommy polo by choice. But 9 times out of 10, I was in Massimo, or it was a
Oh, yeah,
T-shirt.
right.
It was most certainly not. But a lot of the guys I hung out with were polos all the time.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, so
Yeah, I mean, half of the, or I'd say 3/4 of the polos that Corn Dog ever wore that were Tommy were mine. There's one Tommy shirt. I remember exactly what it looks like. I wore it one time. He wore it. I never saw it again, and we lived in the same house. Never, ever saw it again. And that was like one of my favorites. I'm like, oh, man, and I bought it myself. And that's what made it kind of special, because Tommy was expensive.
yes, 100%.
Sidebar, went to the Tommy outlet in Pigeon Forge a couple weekends ago, and I got a Tommy sweater and a Tommy pullover.
Heck yeah.
I was like, I'm bringing this back.
I think we should.
That's all I could afford to get at that time, though.
Well,
Ocean.
the way my account.
Yeah, the way my account's set up.
Ocean Pacific. I love
Man.
the OP, Chad.
Dude, and the thing about OP was everybody when that was, and I'm not calling, Chad is a few years older than me. I'm not calling you old, buddy. Old. They had the OP stuff, but my parents wouldn't buy me that stuff yet. Like, no, you're T-shirt and jeans. You wear skateboard T-shirts. You wear sports T-shirts. We're not buying you this stuff because the OP in the early '90s, Bubba, that was it. Like,
Yes.
you wanted to wear it because the people that were ahead of you in school and stuff you saw on the bus, they had the OP. You're like, man, I want the OP. Just the plain Ocean Pacific T-shirt.
Yes.
They had the OP on the front,
Yes.
OP on the back, and had a little design around it, and Ocean Pacific and 2 little lines.
Never even been to the ocean, dog. I had an OP shirt.
Man, that was the salt life of the early '90s, late
Yes.
'80s. Actually, wasn't as crappy as Salt Life, but yeah, man, Ocean Pacific, good stuff there.
Way to go, Chad.
All right, now on your drink. Now, I'm a little different.
And also, we'd like to preface, we do not condone underage drinking. Please drink responsibly. Please be 21 years of age or older. We are just simply telling stories of our youth.
That's right. Do as I say, not as I do. Classic, Travis. Classic.
Classic Travis.
It is, baby. You going with the St. Ides? What's those little drinks they have? I can't remember the name of them. Or Zima with a Jolly Rancher.
I'm doing Zima with a Jolly Rancher all day long. I was not into the St. Ides flavored malt drinks, but I was into the Zimas, and I'd do them without the Jolly Rancher. I liked the way Zima tasted, personally.
Not Zima Gold, though.
No, just regular Zima.
I remember I chugged one of them things for $5.
Mm.
If I could go back in time, I'd give that $5 back and not do that. That was terrible. But yeah, I'm with you. I'm the Zima without a Jolly Rancher. I'd throw it in there. Is there a bird in here? Call me a cheater. Cheater.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, or maybe
Is there
Derek.
a van out there?
Yeah, maybe. Hey, wait a minute. But yeah, I was regular Zima. I didn't think it was that bad. And when they re-released it about 10 years ago, when we first started this,
Remember?
we was buying Zimas
We had
like
some
crazy.
in the fridge. We had cases.
Still got a 6-pack in that fridge that don't work over there.
That's right.
I'm so scared to open that thing.
I'm not opening it.
There is a 6-pack of Metallica beer in there. There are 2 Miller High Life champagne bottles of beer in there. There's some Zima in there as well. I'm scared. I'm just gonna tell somebody, hey, haul this off. Don't tell me what was in it because I don't want to know. But yeah, Zima, riding with the Zima. All right. So we got our Polo Sport or Cool Water. We got our Tommy or Nautica. We got a 6-pack of Zimas. Are we going with the rope chain or the herringbone?
So look, man, this is the one I think earlier when we talked, I think that age gap makes a difference too.
Yeah, I agree.
For when I was going out on Saturday night, I would be herringbone. That's where I'd be. I like the herringbone. A little later in life for me, rope chains were huge. A little earlier in life, rope chains were kind of good. But in my stage, herringbone, everybody wanted the herringbone chain.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My grandmama gave me that chain, and she really did. She gave me a herringbone, which I had it in 9th grade. Someone from, I think it was Lincoln County or Fayetteville, same place, stole it out of my locker. They were playing them in basketball, and they stole it out of my locker because they used our locker room. We used the girls' locker room, whatever. I had both because I had a rope chain that my charms went on. I had like a number 11 charm. I had like a Billy Elliot charm, 2 Billy Elliot charms. So I put that on a rope chain because it wouldn't fit on the herringbone. So then I'd wear the herringbone also. So
Right.
I had 2 Chainz.
Mr. T starter kit.
I got called that a lot. And then later in life, I got a less expensive herringbone. Still rock the 2. So I was both. I had both of them on it. I liked having the option because one was a little longer than the other, and one would fall out and look kind of cool, just dripping on your chest.
Almost like he had that eagle on a tuft of hair.
Oh man, yeah, man. Hey, you want to listen to some Skinner? Huh? Come on, Moondog, man. Y'all know Jerry Bones. Better not say his name out loud. Yeah, so you were a herringbone guy.
Yeah.
I was a both. I like the layered look of both of them. All right. Now, as far as music, now this is going to be a little different times, but these albums they were both prevalent in the times I was out riding around town listening to music, and it also depended on who I was with. UGK Riding Dirty, Tupac, All Eyes on Me.
All eyes on me all day long.
All day.
And as a matter of fact, I mean, I had a couple different dual disc set, Tupac, some greatest hits, All Eyes on Me. It was Tupac all the time back then.
Yes.
For me, all the time.
Church on Wednesday night.
That's right.
Yeah. That was me, especially if I was riding with Gator. It was Tupac. There was no Tupac or Too Short, and that's pretty much all it was. There was no.
He had 2 choices.
You did. See what you did there. Now, if you rode with Bull, it's usually Biggie Smalls, or just somebody else. Hey man, hey, you want to ride around together? Yeah, sure, let's go. You might be listening to Riding Dirty, but I agree with the guy from Super Retro Podcast. Is he was riding dirty a little bit later. He was All Eyes on Me in the mid '90s. He didn't get to Riding Dirty until about '98. That was his timeline for being exposed to UGK. And I'm like, that makes sense. I probably was exposed to Tupac before I was UGK.
100%.
But I can guarantee I listened to both songs riding around on a Saturday night in the '90s. There's no doubt. No doubt about it. So you had your night out. You come home, playing a little some video game time before you go to bed. Were you playing Tomb Raider on PlayStation 1, or are you doing Super Mario on Nintendo 64?
I can't lie, man. We was a Nintendo household. I didn't even have a PlayStation 1. However, you know where I spent my youth, a lot of it, and that was a Tomb Raider house.
That's right.
Y'all had the Tomb Raider at y'all's crib. Y'all had the Maddens. Anything I knew about PlayStation, just about.
Need for Speeds, we had.
Was at your house. Minus, there was like I don't know if it really was a Tom Clancy, but there was an old
Rainbow Six or something like that.
It was the first edition, one of those style games, but that Splinter Cell.
Yeah, Splinter Cell.
Maybe. Anyway, Steven and Joey would play that, and I would watch them play it. That was it, dude. But yeah, for me at home, we were Nintendo folk, and if I was at Child's Place, it was PlayStation.
Yeah, I was a PlayStation. I never owned a Nintendo 64. I played it just a handful of times, and it was usually GoldenEye when I played. That was
Smith had one.
Smith did, Bull did, JC did. Because we played a lot of GoldenEye on that thing. But yeah, I'm a PlayStation dude for sure. But I thought that was a neat, and I don't know those guys. Ricky sent me the reel, and I thought it was an interesting topic. Everybody's stuff's going to be different, and there's different choices. Like I was saying, I was probably going to go with Tommy Cologne because I was wearing a Tommy shirt.
So that's what I was telling you at work earlier, like when we were talking about it. Look, man, I was wearing Tommy Cologne, but I was wearing Tommy shirts, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then, for me personally, when they were giving our options, the Cool Water or the Polo Sport, I remember going through a Cool Water phase.
Yeah.
For sure. But by the time I was going out on Saturday night, like I told you at work, I was wearing Tommy.
Yeah. Yeah, it was Tommy then.
Or Tommy knockoff, but whatever.
Yeah, whatever on my head. And then I was a Aqua di Gio.
I still like that.
Aqua di Gio was great.
That's what I have on right now.
Yeah, I got some Diesel.
I went through a Clinique Happy phase before the Aqua di Gio. I call it that, di Gio.
Yeah, that's fine. You can call it whatever you want.
but I still wear it. I wear that, and my bottle's almost empty, but that's what I have on today. And then most recently, in the last few years, Chanel's Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Love it. I got a bottle of that at home. So like on the weekends and stuff, I'll wear that. When this runs out, I'll run that.
Yeah.
I love the Chanel Blue.
Lot of options. So yeah, that's Super Retro Podcast. I won't give them all the credit for that list. I just wanted to go over it and thought it was interesting because I was going out on Saturday. I'm like, yeah, here we go. What are we wearing? I can figure.
I wish they'd put something about shoes in there because we all had different. Like for
Oh,
me
yeah.
back then it was Airwalks. I was Airwalk.
You was Airwalk guy. I was a Nike guy. I had some K-Swiss and I had one pair of Adidas and they weren't shell toes. But I was a Nike guy. Eastland boot.
You'd catch me in a pair of corduroy pants, a pair of Airwalks, and a bowling shirt.
Yeah.
Like the Kramer. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Straight up. If I'm going out trying to look good, that would be me going out looking good on a Saturday night.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, I loved it.
Nothing at all.
Comfort.
All right, man. Good stuff there, Derek Wayne. Had a good time there. We come back. We're just gonna go on this train. We're gonna list and talk about Mount Rushmore of 80s cereals.
Heck yeah,
It
dude.
just hit me because I was like, man, I cooked some Honey Nut Cheerios last night, and I was like, man, cereal. I just love cereal. And I think about the ones I had when I was a kid. You can't get anymore. It's like, we'll talk about that a little bit. We'll have a Common John update a little bit later. Have music of the week, lunchtime theater, a little bit of Travis talk, and then it's a gamble. What else we'll talk about? You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 393.
That's a lot.
That's a whole bunch. That's Tooth. That's me, the Travis Reed. Can't believe we've not got fired. Nobody's killed us. I've not killed you. You've not killed me. You walked out once, which in retrospect was hilarious. So, yeah, it's an accomplishment.
I have to just, since you pulled it off, I have to tell you, bro, that hat is phenomenal.
I like it.
If you don't know it already, we got some buddies with the Napa Truck Center, and dude, I'm telling you what, if you've got some automotive and diesel needs, see our friends at 911. That is a good looking hat,
It
dude.
is a good looking.
Look at that hat.
If when I first got it, I'm like, I don't know. Then I put it on, and I'm like, this thing works. It fits
Chris
my
really,
head.
I hope he designed that himself, because if he didn't, I'm giving him the credit anyway.
Yeah, I
He
think
really outdid himself with those hats.
I think he did.
Way to go, Chris.
Yeah, good job, buddy. Yes, they also sell cars. You know that?
I did not know that.
Yes, sir. They sure do, man. At 5423 McMill Highway here in Manchester. Big trucks, little cars, big cars, whatever you need, man, they got it. Napa Truck Center, 911 Automotive and Diesel. As for Chris, take good care of you. Super good dude, veteran, by the way. He is a veteran. Thank you for your service,
Thank you for your
sir.
service.
Absolutely. They are on TikTok. They're on Threads. They're on Facebook. Go check them out, man. I don't think you'll be disappointed. They do have a Facebook page. Follow 911 Automotive and Diesel Repair. Also have for their car lot, 911 Auto Sales Incorporated. Check them out. Tell them the Joes sent you. Pretty please. And tell them that Travis really likes the hat. So does Derek.
I love the hat.
And they're going to redesign them because they're going to put the gray.
Yeah, he wants to do a darker color than the white, and I can understand why.
Yeah. I just
But-
like my Napa hat.
That looks good.
The Chase Elliott hat I got, it's already getting a little dirt around the opening because when I adjust my hat, I do that. And you know me, I wash my hands and I wear gloves when I make the hoses. Still get dirty, and right on the openings, there's two little grease spots where I did that. Where I just, so you can imagine those guys working their butts off in the shop. So
Absolutely.
yeah. All right. So Mount Rushmore of 80s cereals. Now, everybody used to love getting up on Saturday mornings, watching them cartoons, getting a big old bowl of cereal. How many bowls of cereal did you eat while watching cartoons?
Bro, I was probably a one bowl,
Really?
maybe two.
I was 2 every time.
Typically, it was a one bowl. Bro.
Yeah.
The problem is, what you don't understand is the size of my bowl was, I didn't use a standard bowl.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I'm really cheating the system. It was probably every bit of 2 bowls worth,
Right.
but I would always get that big Pyrex kind of style glass bowl, you
Yeah.
know, the
Oh, yeah.
smallest one of those, but it's still bigger than a regular bowl. And I'd wear it out. I mean, wear it out.
Smart.
Cereal to milk ratio's got to be right for me, but I would wear it out.
See, that's what Johnny would do. He'd come to the house and he would get the that teal bluish green Tupperware bowl, the big one,
Yes.
and pour almost the entire box of cereal in it and then half a gallon of milk. And Gran's like, Johnny, there's other people in this house. Like, you don't even live here. And he's eating all the cereal. And he weighed $1.20. Here I am, 200 pounds, starving to death because of Johnny, because he ate all my dadgum cereal. But at my dad's house, we always had options because there was me and my 2 little brothers, my half brothers. So, you know, we all like different cereals. So my stepmom would always cater the best she could to get what we liked. And me and middle brother, we would, you know, he would pick his, I pick mine, and we kind of share. You know, I'd eat a bowl of mine and then eat a bowl of his, and then he would do the opposite. And the young one, he didn't care. He would eat like half a bowl, and then me and my other brother would end up eating the rest of it the next weekend after, what have you. So we had a good
Variety.
a good variety of cereal. And some of them I had to go look up, man, because I forgot. Now, I got a couple honorable mentions, but I will say, now these are cereals that, these ones I'm about to say, that do have I'd have a great memories of, but they're all the same. There's different shapes. Batman cereal, remember that one, plain as day?
Well, 100%. I loved it.
Yep. Mr. T cereal, I had to have that because I was obsessed with Mr. T when I was. I have a Mr. T bar. I can't remember where he's at now. G.I. Joe cereal.
I love Joe's, man. I love the Joe cereal.
They're all just Captain Crunch made in different shapes.
It doesn't matter what you're saying right now. I love the Joe cereal. It tasted different. You hush.
It was good. I ate it. I ate the fire.
It tasted like freedom.
It did taste like freedom.
It did not taste like Captain Crunch.
Well, Mr. T, I thought when I ate the Mr. T one, I would be able to whoop somebody's hind end.
Yes, but it tasted like you were eating bricks.
It
You know?
did.
It was like, oh, I pity the fool.
That's right. And then when you got done, the roof of your mouth was just absolutely gushing blood.
Just like with Captain Crunch.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, it will raw your mouth up.
Oh my God! But it was so good. Like, I love a Captain Crunch.
This is where the texture thing started happening for me, though. It was all with Captain Crunch, because that's when I was like, you know, this is good, but it does hurt the roof of my mouth. I'm going to wait a little longer. Not quite completely soggy, but just soft enough that it wasn't hurting my mouth.
Yeah.
I would make my bowl, pat it down, and wait.
That's how they
wait.
That's how they torture prisoners sometimes. So here, eat this Captain Crunch with no milk.
Blasphemy.
You got food, you got sustenance right there, but you ain't getting no milk. Eat that. They'll tell you what you.
It's like eating sandpaper.
It is. They'll tell you what you need to know.
Dang.
I'm telling you, man. That or a Popeye's biscuit with nothing to wash it down with.
Boy, that's like just taking a spoonful of cinnamon.
It is. Man, I'll say mine. Ghostbusters cereal, the little round pieces that weren't too hard on the roof of your mouth, and they had those marshmallows, which you can buy cereal marshmallows separate at Four Corners Market there in outside of Morristown.
That's awesome. Just get you a whole bag of
marshmallows. We bought some.
cereal style.
Yeah,
You
absolutely.
put in hot cocoa.
I knew a person that wanted to find Lucky Charms, but with no marshmallows. Look, that's the point of eating Lucky Charms, is to have marshmallows.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
Yeah,
I'm about to pretend you didn't even say that.
I know. I can't believe I said it
I
out
need to
loud.
get the Lucky Charms without the marshmallows, please. That's just some cereal.
Yeah, that's all it is.
There's one out there that is just that. It's just not shaped that way.
That's just whole grain cereal. That's all it
It's
is.
Cheerios,
Yes.
bro. It's Cheerios.
So Ghostbusters was on my list. Now this one, it has a special meaning, a feeling about it. Rice Krispies with sugar.
And here's the thing with the sugar. You were talking about memories, right?
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to have to bust in with the Rice Krispies being on my list as well, so I'm just going to go ahead and chime in. The thing about the original recipe Rice Krispies for me as a child was my aunt making them for me.
Yeah, and this was interesting when you told me this.
And my Aunt Sherry, or Aunt, she does not like to be called that. Aunt Beth is what I've always called her, Aunt B. But she would take the milk and put in the bowl first, and then she would take the sugar, and she would, I mean, dissolve the sugar.
See,
By
milk
the
first,
time it
it's-
was done, before she has put any cereal in it, the milk itself is sweet.
Yeah.
If you were just to drink it, it is completely like sweetened milk. And then she'd put the Rice Krispies in.
See, that's a whole different delivery system.
And I'd let them get a little, because Rice Krispies get soggy quick anyway. So
Yes.
I'd let them get a little bit soggy, and I would wear that out. And every bite had sweetness and not the granule sweetness like if you put sugar over the top.
Yeah. See, sometimes I'm torn because I like that, the granule on top sometimes, but that whole standard operation procedural of how you make cereal with sugar, she just went all beside of it, and wow, like I got to try this. 100%.
I promise you it's worth it. But the thing is it takes a little time, because when I say she stirred the sugar, you know as well as I do, if we just put some sugar in the top of our milk, on the top of our cereal, by the time we get to just the milk and the few shreds of cereal that's left, there's always a sugar lump in the bottom that we
yeah.
would drink out. Or
Scoop it out, yeah.
my aunt's cereal did not have that, because she genuinely stirred it until it was fully dissolved.
Man, this is gourmet right here, is what it is.
Yeah.
Like, I'm interested.
When you talked about cooking cereal the other night, I thought of her immediately. As
Yeah.
she cooked some cereal.
I'm sure it did.
She cooked
Ain't
some
beat.
cereal. Ain't beat.
Come
She
on.
did it.
That always reminded me of being at my dad's parents' house when I'd spend the night. Because that's excuse me, that's all the cereal they had. They didn't buy, because the grandkids, we didn't stay over there much. We go over there every week, but we didn't stay the night, so there wasn't a need for them to have the Fruity Pebbles, the Cocoa Pebbles, and all the sweet cereals. They had Rice Krispies, so they like Rice Krispies. So we always knew they had the big box of Rice Krispies, and they always had sugar. So that's what we had, and it always kind of just, whenever I have it now, I'm like, oh, I'm at Nanny Pa's house, right? You know, just kind of throws you
Yes.
back. You know, like when I eat Frosted Flakes, I think I'm a kid on my mom, she used to always love sitting on the front porch when it rained and eating a bowl of Frosted Flakes. Some nights that was and not because, you know, we didn't have food or 2 days to cook when I was a kid. She liked to have Frosted Flakes for supper, sit on the front porch swing, listen to it rain, watch it rain. That was just a thing.
It's a simpler time, man.
It was. And that was like,
It probably took her someplace. It's probably some kind of memory for your mom,
Yeah.
or some kind of,
oh, yeah. So when I eat Frosted Flakes, I'm like, oh, I'm on the front porch. Is it raining? You know?
Yeah.
You know? But that was the Rice Krispies. The next one, Count Chocula.
Loved it. And I liked it when they started putting the marshmallows in it. You could get the Count Chocula with.
Yes. And they re-release it, it seems like, around Halloween. Target in Murfreesboro, they had it. That's Target for you who don't understand French. Yeah, they had that and the Blueberry
I was a Frankenberry guy.
and the Frankenberry.
I was a Frankenberry guy
Yeah.
in the
I
80s.
wasn't a Frankenberry. I couldn't. I was Count Chocula pretty strict. I'd eat the strawberry one, whatever one that was. I did that one. And my last one reminds me of being at Grand's house. Kaboom cereal.
Reminds me of being at Grand's house. I didn't know Kaboom was a thing until I met y'all.
Yeah, it was little clown faces. That was the cereal. And they had the marshmallows where they were like stars and they were smaller. And them things would dissolve in 0.2 seconds once you put it in your mouth. You're
Yes.
like, wow. Now, the downside to Kaboom,
Green poo.
green poo. Didn't think about it, playing basketball one day, and they said, you know, we're out there shooting this early in the morning. Travis, what'd you have for breakfast? I had some Kaboom cereal. Oh, man, I'll turn you poo green. By George, it does. Oh my gosh, I never thought, and it does. It will turn it green, but fantastic cereal. I'll smoke a whole box in one
I
set.
miss it so much.
They discontinued. I tried to see.
Dude, it was not like, so people would try to say it's like Lucky Charms. No,
Mm-mm.
it was not like Lucky
No,
Charms.
sir.
It was completely different. The marshmallows tasted different, and the cereal itself was a different consistency than Lucky Charms.
Absolutely,
All day
absolutely
long.
was. I preferred the marshmallows in Kaboom than the Lucky Charms because it wasn't that squeaky when
Yes.
you bite it.
I hate that
Yeah,
noise.
oh, I couldn't stand it. But the marshmallows in there, they were smaller and they would dissolve a lot quicker.
So I was a Rice Krispies guy, like I said, with the sugar. I was a Cocoa Krispies guy. I was a Fruity Pebbles guy. I absolutely remember the Mr. T's, and I remember the G.I. Joes. But for me, those weren't really any kind of regular occurrence. You know what I'm saying? I went through a Lucky Charms phase, and I went through a Captain Crunch phase. I was never a big Fruit Loops fan. So those would be my regulars. But, like, I remember a stage, dude, and I would do it right now if you put it in front of me. Was it Golden Grams?
Mm-hmm.
I liked Golden Grams, and it all started for me somewhere in the school system because you'd get the little single-serving cereals.
I was eating.
And there was some mornings you'd go through the line and you'd get the single-serving cereals, and you might have like French toast sticks or a piece of French toast or a pancake, and you got syrup. I would get Golden Grams and take the syrup, and that went
Shut
right
your
on.
mouth.
I promise you right now, the syrup went on top of the Golden Grams dry, and
Right.
then the milk went on top last, and I'd stir it up a little bit, and it's to this day, I've done it within the last year. It's delicious.
So Golden Grams, put the milk in.
I do the syrup first on the dry cereal and then
Mhm.
pour the milk over, but you can do it whatever order you want.
Wow. You've blown my mind today, dude.
But the maple syrup and the Golden Grams, it's a great
that would marry
combination.
great, yeah.
And then you pour the milk on, so some of your cereal's kind of stuck together,
Yeah.
but the flavor gets into the milk. By the time you're done, you're drinking a little syrupy milk, and it's delicious. Try it out if you ever get a chance.
I am, 100%. There's no doubt I'm trying that
I mean,
out.
diabetes thanks you later.
Diabetes be dang, I'm eating that. Mom, don't try this at home. I do have some honorable mentions. Ice cream cones. You remember ice cream
We
cones?
talked about that today. I do remember those.
Them things were fire. The little balls wouldn't stay on the ice cream cone though. They kept always fall off. But it didn't matter. Smurf berries.
Loved the Smurf cereal, but it was a very small phase when I was young. Like,
Yeah.
by the time I was 5, no more Smurfs.
Yeah, no, I don't even know if they come out after that. Also, Alphabets.
Forgot all about them.
Yeah, Alphabets were great. I mean, great cereal. Another one that I have appreciated more that I'm older is Crispix. Rice Crispix, I guess what it is. It's
Mm-hmm.
the little hectagon or octagon or whatever the shape it is. Sugar on top of that. Hard to find Crispix anymore. Walmart will have it on the very top shelf, and I'm kind of short, so I had to. Hey, son, can you get that for me? Yeah, Crispix, good cereal. What would you go to now?
Bro, still to this day, if I was picking a go-to now, it'd be one of three things, and it would be Golden Grams. And the reason those are so prevalent at home is because Kim makes that Golden Graham candy.
Yes, she does.
And so that happened. Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Krispies. Those three,
That's it.
that's all I want to talk about.
Okay. My mom said Apple Jacks.
I remember those.
I do like them. They're one of the ones you were talking about earlier that you.
I can eat
like
that dry.
as a snack. Yes, if I'm eating them as a cereal with the milk, I like getting it a little bit softer. They don't ruin the top of your mouth like a Captain Crunch does, but I prefer it just when they're a little bit soggy. It just hits right. Like we talk about the Rice Krispies.
Same thing.
There's a sweet spot. You gotta find it. Once you get past that sweet spot, just drink the milk with the cereal in it and be done.
And
with
be
your spoon.
done with it because
Yeah.
the spoon's useless.
Right. So you had Fruity Pebbles.
Yep.
Golden Grams.
Yep.
On your
Cocoa-
Mount Rushmore.
Cocoa Krispies.
Cocoa Krispies and
Uh,
Rice Krispies.
Rice Krispies. That's my Mount Rushmore.
That was it.
That's it.
And you were pretty. We talked about her. You were pretty. Like you named them off. Boom, boom, boom. That's what I had. That's what I liked. That's it. And I was expecting a little more. And you were like, nope, that's it. That's
I
what
mean,
want.
like I said, I remember the Smurfs, and I remember having that Smurf cereal. I remember some of the other cereals we looked at as far as being options and being popular. I remember the Batman strictly because it was Captain Crunch, 100%, and I liked Captain Crunch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But once again, it was the whole texture thing, letting it sog a little bit. But the everyday regular cereals, and we did the crouch down aisle. You know,
Yeah. Oh,
for
yeah.
the most part, the majority of the cereals don't taste different to me. However, I'm not going to lie to anybody. They don't taste exactly the same. But for the most part, the majority that we would get, like the Fruity Pebbles, those are almost identical.
Dino Pebbles or whatever.
Yeah, they're almost identical. But the chocolate cereals aren't the same to me at all.
No.
Flavor's different. The chocolate flavor's different. The color's different when it's done.
Yes. To me, the flaky, the cornflake type cereal, Frosted Flakes kind of on its own. The flaky cereals, like, compared to Frosted Flakes that was in a white box of black writing, it just said cornflakes on it, or cornflake cereal.
Yeah.
Just throw a bunch of sugar and some milk. It wasn't that much of a difference. It seemed like it got soggier quicker. But I agree with you. Some of those compared to brands, which, dude, I'll still eat. It's fine. They are not. they're not the same. Some of them are so bad, not the same. I'm like, oh no, don't even pretend to be this.
Right.
I'll still eat it. It's fine, but don't compare. You shouldn't be compared.
It's not even
to.
a compare to.
No.
You're a different thing. You just look alike.
Yeah, exactly.
You're a look-alike, not a compare to,
Right.
a look-alike.
Right, you're a doppelganger.
But we were talking about just some C-3POs. I remember them. I don't remember eating them. I remember them.
Those are good.
The Smurfs, I remember them. The Mr. T's, I remember them. But like I said, man, mine was the same four, pretty much typical, pretty much all the time. Later in life, something that came out when I was a little older that wasn't out when I was in the 80s. It was not out in the 80s.
Right.
Reese's Puffs cereal.
Think about that a few minutes ago.
I do like those. I would eat those right now.
Those are good.
They're good. It's a good combination.
Stepmom bought those one time. She's like, hey, what kind of cereal you want? I'm like, I don't know. I was like, just pick. She's like, all right. She comes back. She goes, I figure you might like those.
Yeah.
Sure do. I do know, we wrap this topic up, that whatever the cereal was, like whatever cartoon was coming out or a movie was coming out, we always had a box of that cereal, no matter what it was. The E.T. cereal was pretty good.
Yep.
We would have that. And we'd be like, it was fine. We'd eat it all. We wouldn't complain about it. But we always did have the fashionable cereal, whatever was hot.
Well, we probably didn't, because I'm being really honest, trying to remember back with the majority of the cereal phases, and we were poor, like really poor when I was little, and that's just the way it was. So it was more by the time I was 12 to 14 that things really started changing financially, and there was always a box of cereal around. I could, when I say that, not a box of cornflakes or Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
Not the cheapest thing you can buy.
Right. So Mom, she used to buy it and then put it in another. She either put it in the box or she'd put it in the clear container.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
She said she told me, like, you didn't even. Yeah, I did.
I always knew I was just being nice.
Like I said earlier, I ate them. It was fine. It didn't bother me.
Do we have time for one more Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
A quick one?
Yeah.
What's your Mount Rushmore of frozen pizzas?
Frozen pizzas. Tony's. Tombstone. Red Baron. I like this one because it's cheap and easy, but they don't like me anymore. Totino's. I cannot eat them anymore. I love them. But right now, Red Baron's my go-to. Red Baron thin crust is my go-to.
So, DiGiorno's, Tony's, Totino's. It's hard for me, but like I like a Jack's pizza. Those are harder to find, but I like a Jack's pizza.
The cheese.
The crust. But when you said Red Baron, there is a specific Red Baron fully loaded.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't we talk about this?
I think we have.
All right, either that or I'm pretty sure it's Red Baron, fully loaded, and it's this pepperoni, and it's got all these shreds of pepperoni, pieces of pepperoni, chunks of pepperoni.
Yes.
It is absolutely phenomenal, and it would trump all the others because it's more new, but it is delicious. But DiGiorno's is my go-to since they came out. The Rise and Crust, I think they're better than most delivery.
Yeah, it's not
chains.
delivery.
It's DiGiorno.
It is DiGiorno.
And a Totino's. It's the spot. It's kind of like, hey, man, I'm in the mood for a Totino's. You can't beat it. I'll fold it in half like a taco.
Yeah.
And just eat it. Dip it in ranch. I know you hate that, but.
Yeah. Yeah, they just wear me out, dude.
When I was little, though, Tony's had a taco pizza.
No way. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Kelly turned us on to them. And, dude, I mean, I'd kill for one right now. If I could find a taco pizza, the Tony's brand, it is fire.
You wouldn't go to jail over it.
Fire.
Yeah, I forgot about Jack's.
Jack's is good, man.
I forgot about Jack. The cheese.
Yes.
The cheese on the Jack's. If Tony's, and Tony's got good cheese. If Tony's would use the cheese recipe that Jack's use, I would never buy any other frozen pizza ever again. I 100%. I do like Red Baron French bread pizza for a little snack. Don't take long to heat up an oven. Fire. Pretty good. All right, guys, take another break. We come back. We got your Common John update for the week. A lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff going on today that if you weren't there, you missed it. We had a trunk or treat. You had the 5K hop run, or the 27,000 hop K run. And they got some stuff going on down in Pulaski.
Pulaski, Tennessee.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when we come back. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right. I'm just kidding. Woo, it's already starting to get cold in here. I can already feel a little bit of the nip in the air in here, Tooth. Yeah, under the table is a little something. But hey, we got that. We got a big tank of propane right there. Still got propane right there. So I think we'll be set.
I almost blew us up last year.
Yeah, you almost made us die. For sure.
What a great story, though, Travis went and blew it out.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 393. That's Tooth. That's me, the Travis Reed. Now time for your Common John update. A lot of stuff that went on today. Trunk or treat. We had the Hauntin' Hops 27,000K race.
Today being Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Yes, y'all missed on that. I got to cheer on the folks running down the road. I'm one of the hype men, if you will.
You can do it.
Yeah. Hey, baby, listen here.
You was running out of the stratosphere.
Run out of stratosphere, and then when a lightning bolt, when it stretches out through the atmosphere, right on the end of that thing, that's where the American Dream Dusty Rhodes lives.
The American Dream Dusty Rhodes, man. Lives on a lightning bolt. That's crazy.
Yeah, I saw that.
Puff the Magic Dragon lives by the sea.
Yeah.
The American Dream Dusty Rhodes lives on the lightning bolt.
That's where he lives.
That's where he lives.
I got a silver studded saddle.
Silver studded. He used a lot more S's than he should have for a man with a list.
I think he did it on purpose. I cannot watch a Dusty Rhodes promo and not smile because there's this Facebook page called No Context Dusty. And it's about a 10-second clip of a Dusty Rhodes promo that doesn't mean anything, but you still laugh. You're like, okay, I got it. Yeah, that's where he lives.
That's where he lives.
Yes. All right, guys. A lot of stuff going to come, John, and if we don't have some food delivered from them at the mess hall, I'm going to talk to somebody. The Southern Shame, 2 all-beef hot dogs, double the yum. Look at that thing, man. Piled up with some toppings. Is that a jalapeno?
That is a jalapeno on a stick. Hey, Southern Shame me up, because I will take both of those hot dogs to the face.
Look here. We know I'm a ketchup guy.
You are?
I'm a ketchup guy through and through. I don't mind mustard on certain sandwiches.
You'd eat that.
100% I would eat that. There is no doubt in my mind I would eat that and enjoy every single bite of it.
I'd probably get it without the onion. I
Yeah,
see some onion.
I don't dig onions. I like onion rings, but not onions.
But I wear the jalapenos and the mustard and ketchup and the 2 all-beef hot dogs. And I've had their hot dogs before, and I've said since day one, their hot dogs are phenomenal.
It's a good hot dog.
Every hot dog should be sliced the way theirs are to cook.
It is so smart. So smart. Yeah, man, y'all got to get down there because I'm probably because I got to meet there before the race, and if I get my station, get my stuff, then I go to where I'm going to be to.
You should Southern Shame hype them up.
I'm going to. Hey, y'all running? I'm in the fitting of these dogs in my mouth. Oh my goodness, man, we got some Damage Control being canned up right now. Boy, that's a good beer right there. I mean, a good beer.
Watch out now. The American Dream Dusty Rhodes is a glizzy guzzling.
Baby, I'll hit that glizzy. You hear me? That's where I live. I live at Common John Brewing Company. Costume contest was this evening as well. I did not get to attend. But there's another Halloween costume party that I'll be a part of. And Greg keeps trying to get me to go as Dusty Rhodes. And I'm like, man, I don't think enough people's going to get it. There'll be a couple that get it, but not enough.
I think you should go with Dusty Rhodes.
You think, yeah, baby, look here.
And you should talk that way all night.
All night long. They're like, are you Tom Hanks from that movie where they dug under the ground?
No.
Yeah. Because he kind of talked like that a little bit, you know.
Yes.
So we got a little more
Was it The Lady Killers?
The Lady. I love that movie.
It was a good movie.
It's a great movie.
Talking about The Lady Killers.
As I mentioned earlier, guys, 2026 Mug Club renewals are now open. It's that time again, family. Mug Club renewals are officially open for the 2026 season. This first round is for current members only. New memberships will open at a later date, so stay tuned. Facebook page, web page, check it out. Renewal price $80 plus customization and tax. Uncle Sam gotta get his. Membership runs January through December. It includes members only 20-ounce insulated stainless steel mug. This year, going to be back in black. Got the black back. All renewed members will receive a brand new mug this year per our new mug engraving partnership. All right. Sketches of the 2025 design will be released soon. We get a 20-ounce pour for the price of a 16-ounce pour. That, to me, saves me money.
That's 4 extra ounces per pour.
Mm-hmm.
So after 4 pours, you've got an extra beer.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to have 4 beers. Typically, if you're there for a few hours, you're going to have 4 beers.
Yeah.
And if you get them in your mug, you've equally gotten a 16-ounce beer for free.
Yeah. And then this mug, if you go there, you don't have to go there often. This will pay for itself.
Yeah. I mean, the math is mathing on
The
that.
math. Science, man. You got 10% off of merch, growler fills, and to-go cans, Common John branded only. Special member pricing on ticketed events, food, and beer throughout the year. Mug Club Day every second Thursday, 2-for-1 CJ drafts, $1 off guest beer, 10% off CJ food, 20% off of merch. And see, they did that because Thursday nights we used to do the show. And they knew that we would eat all their food and drink all their beer. And they're like, we can't have these two yokels.
They did it intentionally so we couldn't be there.
Mm-hmm.
They planned properly.
They knew what we do to them.
We would take them out of business.
That's right.
What's up, Pritt?
What's up, Pritt? How you doing, buddy? Math is cool. He loves math.
He's good at math. That's why he loves it.
You get a birthday perk one time during your birthday month. One time, you get a 2-for-1 CJ beer during your birthday month.
One
time.
Not every day of your birthday month.
No, one time. Okay? Don't. Oh, I got to cash that in.
It's your birthday month.
Yeah.
You just had a birthday.
You get exclusive access to limited releases and members-only events, including end of the year Mug Club party. That's a good time. Have a little breakfast, get your new mug, start day drinking. Man, it's a good time. Free CJ Beer logo engraving on your mug, valid at all CJBC locations. Looks like it's going to be valid at the Pulaski one. Little boy in his dream there. I saw that book earlier. Text or monogram. It's $10 at checkout. You'll be asked to provide your text during your purchase. Logo or complex graphic, $20 at checkout. You must email your logo to the Mug Club email address. It'll be in your confirmation email once your renewal is processed. Follow up if your file needs adjustments. Please note, all logos must be black and white SVG files to meet engraving standards. That's very important. Got to have that. Some other details you guys might know. Mugs are stored on site through the end of the year after the Mug Club party. The mug is yours to keep. So they wash them, they store them. Like, you don't have to do anything. You just walk in, hey, mug number, whatever. Boom, there's your mug. They pour the beer. It's literally that simple. And they have went through a lot of trial and error and a lot of work to store these mugs. Because there are a ton of mugs. A ton of them.
Metric?
Yeah, they metric ton. Memberships are non-transferable and non-refundable. The member listed on the sign-up form is the only person eligible for member benefits. Keep your mug in a family. Renew today before we open new memberships. Y'all get on it. Don't lose your number. I've had number 11 since the get-go. John. No support for him. And you can take it home.
And you guys don't really understand out there what Travis had to go through to get the number 11.
Let me go ahead and tell you. I know I've told you before. I'm going to tell you again. Let me tell you what. Angel Matlock. So when they opened it up the first time, I text LeBron. This was before, you went in and signed up and stuff. I text LeBron, hey, man, I want a mug. Save me, number 11. He's like, okay, no problem. I got it. He texts me back like 5 minutes later. Hey, man, number 11's gone. I'm like, how is number 11 gone? He's like, dude, I didn't even think about it. Studio 11, 11's my favorite number, blah, blah, blah. He's like, I should have known that. I'm sorry. I said, what about 21? For Deion Sanders, Dominic Wilkins. He's like, gone. I said, 23, Michael Jordan, gone. 50, Mike Singletary, gone. 56, Lawrence Taylor, gone. Bro. I said, what about number 10, Chipper Jones? He's like, 10's available. He said, hey, man, so maybe talk to Angel. She has 11. Maybe talk to her. Maybe she'll switch with you. So that's the next time I saw Angel. Hey, will you switch mugs with me? Because I really, 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 really want number 11. And she was like, yeah, sure, I don't care. That's fine. She says, what number you got? I said, 10. She was good. I kind of like 10 better. All right, cool. I said, what's it going to cost? She said, 3 beers. Not a problem.
7 beers later.
7 beers later, of all high-gravity beer, I got number 11. My tab ain't never been that high.
It's higher than grocery bill.
It was, man. God, I got number 11.
Worth every minute.
It is, and I'll never not have number 11 because it costs me too much on the front end. But and Angel still, when she sees me at Common John, hey, you gonna buy me a beer for that number? Honey, that's 5 years ago.
And I've bought you 7.
Yeah, 7 in the same night.
She's probably so smart, though. She's probably like, I'm going to play him and see how often he'll still do it. Because he's too nice not to say, hey, I've done bought you 3 beers, so I'm just going to see how many free beers I can get. Good on her.
Well played. I can't
Well
blame
played.
her. I cannot blame her for it. I mean, it really is. Guys, don't forget, every Wednesday night, Common John Brewing Company, you got single. Every Thursday night, you got a karaoke, hosted by Sugar Shane, Back Porch Productions. Friday night, Saturday night, music. They got wine. They got mixed drinks now. The mess hall is cooking up some yummy stuff. Chicken salad sliders. You got the poultry jam session. You got the maize melody. Oh, my goodness.
Got the Southern Shame.
Southern Shame's what I'm talking about. Like, just put all of it on it, and I will eat it. Like, we would have to.
And don't forget the pizzas, the hot in here.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that was so good.
God.
That thing was so good. Like, I didn't regret it at all. At all. So y'all get down there, Common John Brewer Company, 210 Woodbury Highway, here in Manchester, locally owned and operated. All Common John beer, locally brewed right here. And stay tuned for the Pulaski location. There's a new little children's book about it. Just to check it out.
The little brewery that could.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's a good story.
One young man's
dream to brew beer in Pulaski, Tennessee.
It's setting up to be a great story.
I think so.
I think you can check it out. All right, guys. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we got Lunchtime Theater. We got Music of the Week. Tooth done got one dialed up for us. We got some Travis talk, and then we'll put some money on what else we're going to talk about. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. His face, bro.
It's beautiful.
It looks like he might have.
Right in
Yeah.
the
I think that happened. I'm not really sure.
It looks like he is giving him a hang G,
Yeah.
and he is just pokey.
Yeah.
It looks like they're both intertwined.
Knockadoodle's having a good time.
I love how Macintosh refers to him. I'm not going to say it, but
Yes.
it's hilarious.
Yes. Something wrong with that boy.
A lot, and I love him.
Oh, absolutely. All right, guys, welcome back to Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. That's episode 393. That's Tooth. That's me, the Travis Reed. It is now time for Lunchtime Theater. Tooth, what have you been perusing with your eyeballs?
Man, you know me. It's Halloween season. It's scary time of year, so I've been watching a lot of scary movies, a bunch of that stuff. You know, I'm watching High Potential. Started catching up on Elsbeth. It's been released. I was a couple episodes behind
Yeah,
on
it
it.
started and you forgot about it.
Didn't even realize it, so caught up on that. So I've really been watching a lot of things. I've got a couple episodes of Matlock to catch up on because it started 2 weeks ago.
You got to call out of work.
There's a new season of. There's a
Sesame Street.
no man. Dax Shepard's wife, Kristen Bell.
Yeah.
There's a show.
She's
She is, and there's a show on the Netflix with her and the guy from he was from the OC.
Oh yeah.
And it's a really good show. Nobody wants this. Nobody wants
what
this.
the- yeah.
That's the name of the show. Season 2 has been released of it, so I'm excited to start watching that. So there's a whole lot, but really, it's up to October, and I have been watching scary movies. I watched Insidious: The Red Door last night. I watched the original Psycho. I talked about that a couple weeks ago. Really enjoy that. Watched Drag Me to Hell the other night. I hadn't seen that since like 2012 or 11. Love that movie. Just going through my little rotation on scary movies and
It's
flicks. What about you?
Man, I don't know if I said this the last time we did a show because we got preempted last week because of the Alabama-Tennessee game. I watched Stand By Me.
Yep, talked about that. I remember.
Cohen got that for me for my birthday on DVD. I still have it on VHS in here somewhere. But I went a little farther back. I went Goonies. I watched the Goonies, man.
Goonies never died.
Never. Tried to get the kids to watch it, and they were like, man, come on, man. Watch the Goonies with me. Let's.
They never say that.
I watched the whole thing. I loved it. Loved that movie. I did start on Netflix. I don't know the proper title for it, but it's like My Dad is the BTK Killer. It kind of goes through the eyes of his daughter. Whew. Man, that's wild.
They did one on Hulu with
Mhm.
Dennis Quaid.
Mm-hmm.
Is it that one?
No, this is like a documentary.
Okay. Well, they did a show on Hulu with Dennis Quaid playing him
Mhm.
and a chick being the daughter.
With the daughter.
But I didn't watch it.
Isn't it funny how, like, here in the past probably 5-6 years, Hulu and Netflix, one will do one and we'll do a different version of the other.
Yeah.
And they'll make, sometimes like the one on the Fire Festival, they were like exactly the same.
Yeah.
And then they'll do one that's the same subject. But one's documentary, one's like a docu-series.
It took me seeing that happen to realize that they used to do, and probably still do, but in movies. Like, think about Just Friends and Friends with Benefits.
Yeah.
And movies along those lines. Like, bro, so many times in sports movies coming out.
Yeah.
About this, and this will be about this. Or a space movie about this, and this. White House Down, and the better ones.
Yes. Well, and you got,
Olympus Has Fallen. Thank you,
yes, yeah.
God.
Whew, I'm about to hit you. in
I
the
was
mouth.
dying over here. Gerard Butler.
Yeah. All right. Tombstone, Wyatt Earp.
Yeah.
Cannonball Run 1 and Cannonball Run 2.
Not quite the same thing, but okay.
No, when I'm sucked, when I'm dead.
Yeah, you're right, but
Oh, different.
I digress.
My fault.
Not quite the same thing, but I get it.
That's on me.
I do get it. It's like Smokey and the Bandit. You can
One.
talk to me about all the rest of them. Doesn't matter.
One.
There's only one. The rest of those, they're fluffers.
Hey, you want to watch Smokey the Bandit 2? Nope, but we'll watch Stroker Ace.
Yeah, I'll watch Stroker Ace.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch Gator.
Yeah. Gator McCleskey. Not a bad movie. A little bit better than Smokey the Bandit 2 or 3.
Yeah.
God bless Burt Reynolds and Jerry Reed. But yeah, man, I saw that, and there's a couple more. The Ed Gein Monster. You said you didn't really dig it much.
No.
Yet.
Well, it's not quite what I said, but what I really said was it had me at the beginning. The
What's
first
my
2
line?
episodes really had me. But the way it's doing it has me turned off a little bit, where it's going into the movies of the world that kind of took Ed Gein and, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and the Psycho.
Yeah,
and,
right.
But if it wouldn't have been for the Ed Gein thing on Monster or whatever on Netflix, I wouldn't have watched the original Psycho, and I'm glad that I did, because I watched it and went into it knowing that when it came out, it was ahead of its time. And I also watched it and knowing all the things Hitchcock went through doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And what it did to him, like health-wise, like it was a serious effect for him.
Check that out.
What up, Country Carter?
There we go.
Travis is breaking it.
Yeah, I had a little message saying my mic wasn't quite right. I may have been too far back or something. I said, have you tried plugging it in, unplugging it, and plugging it back in?
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
Did you pay your bill? I have to ask myself that question sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, like they had a transformer blow, a while back, and come on, the power's out. I'm like, geez, did I pay the electric bill? I did. Did I? I have to get on my app. Oh, I did pay the electric bill. Okay.
Speaking of Country Carter, did you check out the stuff him and Smo did?
Dude, yeah.
Great.
That's awesome
Great.
stuff, man. Congratulations to y'all too, man. That's big time. That is awesome. Once we get things settled in here, we'll keep saying that, but I got to get it done. When do you have Country Carter on hang out with us a little bit?
Once we have room to make guests available to sit down again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Country Carter on. Like to get Smo back on. We got to get Andrew on.
Yep, definitely for show. Yeah, so that's all I've been watching. A lot of sports. Football season full swing. Racing's going on. There's 2 more races left in the season. Been watching that. Been watching some F1. It's winding down. Just a lot. It is a busy time because all the shows come back.
Yep.
Right now in this time, you got Halloween, so you got to watch the scary movies, and so you're like, you get torn. Like, there's not enough.
Overwhelmed a little.
You really do, and you got to put stuff off, and then you're like, okay, and we're gonna have some rain coming up the next week, so outside projects get a little colder. Outside projects are getting pushed back, so it'll be time to catch up on the shows. So, all right, man. Music of the week. You got this thing dialed up. You've had it dialed up.
Rainbow Kitten Surprise, bro. I've talked about them before. I love the band. I love their music.
Weird name.
Yeah, but there's a new song out. They've got some new music out. Newer music recently released, like 2025, there's a song called Friendly Fire. I've added it to Everyday Joe Show Toothpicks. It's an excellent song. If you listen to RKS already, it's very much RKS. You can definitely tell as soon as it starts. Check it out. It's on Everyday Joe Show Toothpicks. You can find that on Spotify. You can go to our webpage, www.everydayjoeshow.com. If you go there, you can go to our link, Travis, and just hit the Music of the Week link.
It's on the left.
If you do that, man, it's going to take you to Spotify immediately to Music of the Week.
Yeah.
You can like the Music of the Week, and then every week when I add one, you'll get it. And we've got like 340 some odd songs.
It's like 349 now.
I think so. I think so. We were at 348. I added that 349.
Let me check. Nope. You'll be at 341.
341.
341.
Is that what he tells me?
Well, it's my lie. Like I said earlier, I will.
I'm gonna take a look.
Let's compare notations, bruh. Well, he can't work a cell phone.
What has got to happen is I got to do this. And
keep on. Trevor Wilburry's gonna make a song out of you.
To add to it to a playlist. 300. You were dead on.
Look at that, baby. See, you sit beside me, you get smarter.
Well, Travis got one right, guys. He's right. 341 songs. That's a lot of songs.
I had no idea why I'm even celebrating this win.
Well, because you knew it was going to happen. He said, I'm just so tired of celebrating all my wins.
All my wins, baby. Because look here, you sit beside greatness. You're witnessing greatness is what you're doing.
Yeah, check out the song, though. For real. Like, I love RKS. It's a great tune. They got a good vibe. They got good music. It's upbeat usually. The music itself is very upbeat sounding. It's just good stuff, man.
Absolutely. Well, thanks once again for your contributions.
Appreciate you.
Yes, sir. Well, yeah, I need to, speaking of Elsbeth, I watched a couple episodes last year. I really enjoyed it. I need to get up to date
It's
on
a
that
modern
one.
day Columbo, man.
Yeah, it is. And I think she's just hilarious.
She does a great job.
Her being her, it's kind of like and I don't want to compare her to Jason Bateman, but it's Jason Bateman-esque. Just them being them makes me laugh, makes me enjoy what they're doing, whether it's a drama or a comedy or what have you. It just, you're like, she's in it. I'm in. She's funny.
She was Arlene in True Blood.
Yes.
For those of you who don't remember.
Perfect Arlene, by the way. Absolutely perfect. All right, we're going to take another break. We come back, got some Travis talk, and then a little bit, we're going to talk about stupid people gambling on themselves. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. That's episode 393. That's Tooth. That's me, the Travis Reed. Now time for Travis Talk, and we're going to keep talking about Unstoppable Women's Night of Hope 2025. This is your chance to be part of something bigger. Each year, our Night of Hope helps hardworking single mamas give their kids a Christmas to remember and blesses those mamas with a few special surprises as well. This isn't charity, it's community. It's about giving a hand up, not a hand out. Now, my beautiful, lovely wife, this is her charity, her organization that helps single working mothers because she's been there. She's done that. She made $100 too much to be able to get assistance. And, that's not fair. It's not right. So she's
But
here to help.
let's look at the bright side of that. If it hadn't been for that, this wouldn't be here today. So
100%.
we're going to look at the silver lining in this scenario and look at all the great things Megan has brought from that.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The date is November 21st, 6 p.m., Beans Creek Winery. It's a rain or shine event. Stages inside and out. Of course, thanks to the amazing team at Beans Creek. No ticket needed. We just ask for a donation at the door. Every dollar goes straight towards helping these incredible moms and their children so they can have a magical Christmas. We got some good friends of the show going to be playing. Michael Childress, lead singer.
Boy, have you ever seen him park?
Man, he parks, don't he? I mean, he parks.
He lets you know he's important.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But he is an absolute fun time when he plays music. He has a good time. He sings good songs, got a great voice. So he'll be there. We'll also have August Lowe's, our
Love
good
'em.
friends,
Love 'em.
Josh and Jacob and the boys. It's like Skinner meets Alice in Chains. Gravelly voices, soulful voices, excellent musicians. Excellent musicians.
Southern country grunge. Boys.
That's it, man. That's what they call it. I couldn't remember it. Southern country grunge.
Something like that.
I think it's exactly what he said. Also, got a headliner, Big Vinny. Check him out on Instagram, BIGGVINNY. Vincent Van Zant Hickerson, frontman of Trailer Choir, hit the top 40 Billboard Hot Country chart with 5 singles, including the CMT Award nominated hit "Rockin' the Beer Gut." Remember that song, "Rockin' the Beer Gut"?
I do.
800,000 downloads. He was signed to Toby Keith's Show Dog Universal Records in 2007. Pretty funny. He has a video out in a song called "Walmart Drip." Our good buddy Brad Lee is in that video.
That's awesome.
Talking about Timexes and Reeboks. And I'm like, this is me, man. He's been on The Biggest Loser, the CMT Awards, Beer from Our Horses, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader, Access Hollywood, Entertainment Tonight, Country Fried Flicks, and more. He's performed with Toby Keith, ZZ Top, Taylor Swift, Keith Urban, Rick Bryan, Jason Aldean, Miranda Lambert, Trace Atkins, Kenny Chesney, Montgomery Gentry, Kid Rock, Big and Rich, Alan Jackson, Chris Young, and many more.
Kid Rock. That's what you meant.
Yeah, so big deal, man. Big deal. There's a big get. Her and his wife have become friends, and she's like, hey, do this little charity thing. And she said he would love to do it.
This is Chris Young, not Chris Brown.
Yeah. Well, that'd be something, wouldn't it?
Beat all I ever saw.
He's a Chris Brown beat all I ever saw.
Beat all I ever saw.
What's wrong with you?
Well, it's funny. It's funny because it's a joke, and it's funny.
It is fun. Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is great. Oh,
Beat
Lord,
all I ever saw.
Lord, I have mercy. Oh, man, I have a live auction as well. It's going to be a good time.
You know, looking at this page you've got pulled up, I just have to give a shout out to Megan real quick. To be that confident in yourself that you can announce to the world that you've married the Travis Reed, I can appreciate your confidence, man.
Yeah.
I would probably just say married. It's just let them guess so too.
You would say it's complicated.
It's complicated.
I hate it, dude.
It was all in fun.
I love it. That was good
Great.
stuff.
That was
Yeah.
funny.
So that's November 21st, 6 p.m. at Beans Creek Winery. Going to be a fun time and for a great cause. If y'all do me a huge favor, like and share the event. The more people we can get there, the more mamas we can help. Really, really would appreciate that. She's Megan's very, very passionate about this. She works late into the night on this stuff. A lot of times, like, she goes to bed usually way before I do. There's been several nights the past couple weeks where she stayed up way later working on this stuff, just contacting people, trying to line up sponsors. So if you're interested in sponsoring an event, by all means, contact Megan. She'll get you all the info. So we'd love to see y'all there for sure. There's also items for auction, volunteers, and most importantly, help us spread the word about this event. We'll take all the rest of the stuff, but just spread the word so more people can come and we can help more mamas.
I know, man. It's like you got a mouse in your pocket.
I know, man. I ain't trying to steal it, man. I ain't trying. So y'all check that out, man, on
Just
Facebook.
because you're on a lightning bolt don't mean you can steal all her thunder.
But that's where I live, baby. You hear me, daddy? All right, guys. We're going to take another break. When we come back, we got a lot of famous people doing a lot of stupid stuff. And I think we should make fun of them.
Let's do it.
You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 393. Who is that?
Tooth.
Who is this?
The Travis Reed.
I like that. I like it. Scrolling the Twitter, or the X this morning, saw some shocking headlines. Apparently, the coach of the Portland Trailblazers, Chauncey Billups, Hall of Famer, really good basketball player in his day, got arrested for gambling charges. His was apparently from poker games. Then, a few hours later, Miami Heat player Terry Rozier, he got arrested. And there's another fella, I can't remember his, Damon Jones maybe? He got arrested. Pretty much, the long and the short of it, Mr. Rozier would tell folks, hey, go ahead and bet the unders on all of my stats, and I'll leave the game early. So 9 minutes into a game, he has a, quote, foot injury. He's out of the game. Over, I think it was like $200,000 was bet on the unders for him, his performance. They all cashed out. So the story is, cashed out, and then they met at his house later to count all the money that they had won. That ain't a good look. Chauncey Billups, apparently, like I said, his was playing poker. Apparently, he's on the news. It's tied to the La Costa Nostra.
Huh? The Mafia?
Yeah. Yeah, buddy. This, like, it's getting deep, bro. Like, bad. Bad. Check my face real quick. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, this is bad, bro. This is really daggone bad. Somebody said today that this is coming about the NBA, and it's like you're going to hear a lot more. They said apparently 30, not NBA players, but 30 people have been arrested on this so far. They said possibly more to come. And now that this has happened, they're going to start looking into other leagues. They said maybe the WNBA. Like, people are gambling on the WNBA.
It was a gamble to have a WNBA.
It's a 25-year gamble. Yeah, that is the gamble. But, like, we've talked about this before, like with the Pete Rose thing. And he gambled on himself and his team to win.
Don't get me started.
Dude, you went off today. I walked away at work.
Don't get me
because
started.
I agree with you.
And I like the WNBA. All
I
jokes
do.
aside, I was just kidding.
Yes.
Just to be funny. And I really think that they deserve to be paid what they're worth, but they also have to understand that they can only be paid what they're worth on what they're worth. And if the games aren't drawing a bigger crowd, then the money's not there to get the payment.
You got to be real.
That's all I'm asking for, is realism.
Yes.
But back to your point.
I forgot what it was. Oh, Pete Rose. He bet on his team to win. These guys was betting on him to tank. That's dude. That's not
See,
good.
you have control in betting on yourself to tank. Hey,
Yeah.
if Pete Rose was betting on his team to lose, and he could, in turn, do things that could cause them to lose, then he has some control of the outcome.
Right.
However, this is why I went off today. Pete Rose bet on himself to win.
Mm-hmm.
You can't control the outcome betting on yourself to win. You just either win or you don't.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you 100% on that. And I'll tell you what, somebody released a video on the Twitter today,
That's what you do.
and it was of Rozier when he was playing with the Charlotte Hornets. And I hope he was just having a bad game, but if you go in there with
Knowing what we know now.
knowing what we know now, and you
it asks
watch,
questions.
honey, he was throwing passes like, dude, a kindergartner wouldn't have made that pass. Like it looks bad. Now that could be because you are biased now because you know what you know, so you're looking for that. Now somebody did obviously go out and look, like a game in question where Rozier went out earlier or he had a really, really, really bad game and pulled up the footage from that, and buddy, it looks bad. Like you're like, man, like now you're like, oh, if you watch it right now, like that guy's throwing the game. It looks like he is throwing the game so bad. You're like, this is not a good look for the NBA, and the season just started a few nights ago, and I was hoping that the momentum for me watching it in the playoffs last year would carry over because I enjoy basketball. I love watching basketball. It's just not been interesting for me the past several years. I was hoping it's going to carry over. This is kind of like, man, I don't know. But
Stifling it.
it's stifling. But you probably bet your bottom dollar that now all this has come out, it ain't going to happen anytime soon in the NBA. They're all going to cease and desist and play some ball. Hopefully, because there's going to be a lot of rumors, innuendo, and out the window in the next few days of what's happened, not happened, who said this, who said that. Gilbert Arenas said this guy owed me some money. LeBron told me to miss a foul shot because you know who's going to win, blah, 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 blah. So all that's going to come out. It's going to be an interesting time, but I promise you this. Everybody,
They're under the microscope now.
yeah, they're going to be on their P's and Q's, hon. I bet they will be. Just myself. But yeah, why? I don't understand why you would put yourself in that position. And like Terry Rozier's made like $180 million in his career. Bro, do you really need that much more money? Like, get all you can, but you got it. In fact, your contract is guaranteed. Ride it out. Huh? Don't why? Like,
you've risked it.
God, stupid.
It just makes no sense.
It's like wiping before you poop, like Larry Cable guy said.
That makes sense.
It don't. I mean, I ain't never done it. Might have. But anyway, it's going to be interesting to see what happens, what transpires. And the sports world is it's ramping up right now. Tennessee crapped the bed last week. Third down defense was terrible. So I'm just going into this because I'm still. I had an uneasy feeling about the game against Alabama, and I know our station, 939 The Duck, we do Bama games. But Bama deserved to win. I mean, I hate saying that, but Tennessee played like garbage on third down. Third down defense was not there. It was atrocious. But I will say this:
Big six.
that was a killer.
I thought you were going to say it.
That was a killer. We're not firing Josh Heupel. He does not deserve to be fired.
No.
We're not bringing back so-and-so. We're not bringing back so-and-so.
Why would that even be said? Look
Oh.
at where he's got us.
Son, they're all over it already.
What are you talking about?
Yes. Ball Twitter, man, they are. It's toxic. It's toxic.
What do you mean take his job? Like, we wouldn't be where we're at if it wasn't for him. He brought us back to even being, what's the word, notable?
Relevant?
Relevant, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, it just, like, come on, man. Like, whatever. But it was a heartbreaker. But me and Megan both, we talked about it last Saturday, and we're like, we need to get some cigars. And they were like, I don't know, I'm not feeling it. Like, I feel something ain't right. So it didn't feel, I didn't have the confidence going in.
I'm going to say something. I hope my wife's watching, but I'm going to tell the truth. Listen, I've got this watch. It's a Tennessee Vols watch. It's a keepsake. I love it. I cherish it. It was my wife's father's. I'm proud to own it. But it seems like every time I wear that watch, we lose. And before I put the watch on that day, I had a genuine, like it was on, I hadn't clasped it. I'm like, I should, maybe, no, I can't. I'm not superstitious. That's silly. So, but now I'm kind of superstitious, bro, because we didn't win. And I had that thought. And you remember what happened on the birthday of Betty White?
Yeah.
And other things.
You should
the
be like
Little Nas X song. Like, there's lots of things I've had this happen to.
You should be like 100% superstitious after that, Jazz.
100%. So I don't know if I can wear the watch on game day anymore. I can only wear it like the day after a game or the day before a game.
Yeah, let's try that. See what happens.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Switch it up.
Yeah. Bob would not be mad.
No, because he'd probably be like, "Hey, dude, stop wearing that watch on game day."
He would. Hey, Dirk, stop watching that, wearing that watch. Okay, Bob.
All right, Bob.
Yeah, we'll do it.
I need you to stop wearing that watch on game day.
Very subtle to do,
I'm gonna need you to stop
but
wearing that watch.
meaningful.
And listen, I'm gonna need you to stop wearing that watch on game day. Okay.
And-
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to take a break. We're going to wrap this bad boy up. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck.
Quack.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 393. That is Derek Wayne Clark.
Dang, dude, that's my whole name.
Oh, I did your government name.
That's my whole name, dude. Somebody
man.
gonna get my social.
They gonna give it back.
You just got me robbed.
They
son.
gonna give it back.
You ain't gonna get nothing.
That's right.
I wish somebody'd steal my bad credit. Come on, get it.
Yeah. They can start me a GoFundMe page. This dude here is in trouble.
We was gonna steal his identity, but instead,
Yeah.
we
The way-
saved his life.
The way his bank account's set up.
We just said never mind.
Yes. Oh man,
They was gonna cost us to steal his identity. It was gonna cost me money.
this life of crime. They were right. It don't pay. Like Prolix, it don't cost. It pays.
Nice.
That's right. Tooth. Did you learn anything at all tonight?
Yes.
Anything? Yes. What's-
I
what's-
learned where the American dream doth road
He lives. He lives on the other lightning bolt.
And I learned something else important.
What's that?
That we have an opportunity in November to help single working mothers. And we should
Absolutely.
take every opportunity that we're given. And if we have this opportunity, we should absolutely pounce upon it.
Wow.
Do you know how good you feel when you help somebody?
It feels great.
It's one of the best feelings ever.
Feels great. I'm telling you, when and I'm not saying this to be braggadocious, but when she bought that young lady and her son's meal that night at Vinegar Schwartz, I didn't even do it, and I was like, I was like, man, feel pretty good to do that, because girl didn't know it was us at the time, and it just felt good to help somebody, And she may not have needed the help, but we were there to offer the help. Megan was, and took the opportunity. Like, man, that felt really, really good. Like really good. Like it is.
And like you said, at the time it was an anonymous thing. To me, that's the best part. An anonymous, like I feel good about knowing I helped that person and knowing that nobody else knows I did it. Like that's a good feeling.
Only one other person knows. He ain't telling. So yeah, that's a good thing to learn right there. They're gonna be proud. November 21st, man. Beans Creek Winery, 6 p.m. Light entertainment.
Be there, be square. Is what
That's
I say.
right. Nobody wants a square peg and a round hole. I'll tell you what I learned. I learned that if you're going to make Rice Krispies or any kind of cereal that you need to put sugar upon, put the milk in first. Put the sugar in there. Mix it up really good. Take you a little bit. Then pour your cereal in. Then you'll get all the sweetness in every single bite.
Everybody.
I am so fired up about this, to be honest with you. And I'll tell you this. The one cereal with the syrup, the Golden Grams. Bubba, that sounds like a good winter's morning cereal.
Bruh.
Like,
Call me crazy, but you
Crazy.
and I have had this conversation before, and this is a very similar scenario. If you'll hear me out, as you're talking about winter, we've discussed sweet tea.
Mhm.
And the best sensation and drink of a sweet tea is when it's been freshly brewed, but it's on the ice. So it's kind of cold and warm all at the same
Yeah.
time.
You get both those rivers going in there.
Yes. We've discussed that.
Yes.
Well, being that it's wintry time, if you will warm the syrup up.
Shut your
and
mouth.
I
Shut
promise you,
up.
dude, it's wonderful. Warm it up just a tick.
Oh,
Pour
warm
it
it up,
on
Chris.
your dry cereal. Then pour your milk on. I promise you it's life changing.
Oh, warm it up, Chris.
Warm it up.
Man.
I promise you, dude. Try it.
Oh, God.
Try it.
I'm going to. And I'm going to document every single second.
We should. You should make. You and your wife are good at that. You should make a TikTok where you're like doing a TikTok hack. If you haven't done this, quit sleeping on this. This is the way to do it.
This is the way.
I promise you, you're gonna thank me.
Bro. I'm just going to start doing a TikTok series of tooth recipes.
Toothpicks.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go.
Yeah. And like, what you do? What you doing with that cheese and that chocolate chip cookie? Just watch.
Don't you worry about it.
That's right. Just we're standing on business.
It was good, dude. It was a warm cookie. It was sweet and salty.
I wanted to throw the piece of cheese at your face.
It was good, man. Warm
Boy,
cheese. Warm cookie.
Well, you fix to have some pizza here in a
I'm
little
fixing
bit.
to eat.
Man, I got cheesesteak and baked potato waiting. on
I'm
me.
jealous.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Tooth man, good show. Had fun.
Thanks for having me. I
Yeah,
had
man.
fun.
Thanks for hanging out with me for a couple hours here, and all our fan here on 93 on the Duck.
Thanks to everybody who pays attention, everybody who watches. Thanks to our friend Chris at 911.
Absolutely.
Thanks to Travis Reed for doing this every week, and thanks to Megan for what she's doing with Unstoppable. It's unstoppable.
It is unstoppable. All right, appreciate it, guys.
Mm-hmm.